Hadouken! Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Beginning operation.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. What's the play here? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Did this super art connect? Okay, oh. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. What'll happen this round? Starts with takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two chases him down. Sticks the combo. Player one is in a tight spot right now. Knockdown. No more drive gauge. Scrapping it out up close. With the throw. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one is making this look so easy. A brave forward jump. Nice read with the cannon spike. Stops the attack by using the overdrive cannon spike. Manages to block the jump in attack. They're going for the super art. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Yo, put that away. Knockdown and... Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters cannon spike. Burnout activates. Ooh, snap kick sends him spin off of me. Notice blocks the low kick. Gets them with a quick low kick. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round four. Fight.
Nice read with the cannon spike. Sticks the jump in. Sure you can? Exchange blows. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player one in dire straits with burnout. A super art? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. How will they utilize this? They're both driveless. They're going for the super art? Risky up-close scrap still going. Drops them from the air. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig down. Turns out. We're so cannon spike. Both of them back off. They made it. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Parries the attack and... Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. It's a good job of pushing back. Gets the jump in. Goes for the super art? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Drive gauge finally recovers. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. You see that? Slips through the opening for the KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. What are both fighters plotting? Burnout is triggered. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Goes for the super art? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Picture perfect punish counter. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good... Ooh, will this critical art hit? Low on life, but not low in spirits as the critical art comes into play. This could shift things in the match drastically. What'll happen here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive in there. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Had the radar up and running. Scrapping it out, up, burnout activates. If that's not gonna hit. Goes low. What'll happen here? Aerial cut. Took him to the corner in a flash. Still slugging it out at this range. A super art? Uses the gauge for a super art. Spin drive smasher. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 1 can't let this closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Gets a good read on their opponent. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Trips him up. Lots of aggression. Will this super art connect? Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the throw. The low kick connects. Gets right in there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble? All right, what's up? With this Super Art Connect, Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Things are heating up. Using the Super can open up huge chances for you. Oh, they can't ignore that Super gauge gap. KO! Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The grab misses. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. They return to... Oh, burnout triggered. Triple Jinrai hits. Good damage on him. Both fighters planning something? Off of me! Jinrai kick for a mix-up. A super art? Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Nice read with a cannon spike. Player 2 can't use any jump. There's a burnout. What's next? Can they use their resources to draw super hard incoming? What a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Gets the jump in. Throws him down. Neither of them willing to back off. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Flashes him. The throw misses. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Going in? Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Anticipated that counter and blocks. The drive parry was successful. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Had the radar up and running. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end. Burnout activates. The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this KO. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That was a solid anti-air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both players with no drive in the tank. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Player 2, ooh, will this critical art hit? This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? I can't keep track of these corner switches. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. You can tell they paid very close attention to the opponent's life gauge before letting that super loose. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Oh, says no to the impact. Are they go? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. But burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Taking Chuck closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
On the scene.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right. Player 1 is just about out of drive out there. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets a crucial back throw in. With this super art connect, they break things off to take a quick breather. Takes a trip. Ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Uses the parry.
It's not over.
Grabs him. Taking stock. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Strings it all together. KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks him with a projectile. Sprints in. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Both fighters, burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The low kick connects. Good parry there, and so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. We're near the end of the round, and either takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. In a dire situation. KO! Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. A brave forward jump there to start. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Timely side tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Player 2 has the meter lead. Gets the jump in. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Both players with no drive going on the offensive? I can't keep track of these corner switches. A quick breather. Both sides are going to have to fight without KO! Player 2 is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The super doesn't hit. Goes for the rush. Scrapping it out. Oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Jumps in. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Gets a good read on their opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. In a dire situation. Shinku Hadouken! Hits them with a vagabond edge. Smart play with the throw. Oh god, this is tense. KO! Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big counter. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game goes for the super art, starting something with the super. Will that super be the turning point? Burnout is triggered. Heats it up with a combo into super. KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Both players decide to jump in first. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for it all, but just misses. You've got to be much. Hits him with a stop and bob. Player 1 is burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Knockdown and... Player 2 need all the throw connects. Life lead is knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Dangerous range here. Charges up the plasma. Oh, yo! Flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Guile. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning operation.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish kick. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Good anti-air. Knockdown. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? Very solid corner switch. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Good somersault kick. KO. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump in finds the mark. Sticks the combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit. Fatal leg twister. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps up, experiencing burnout. Player 2 solid puncher. Expect to see some added pressure here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Off of me! Hits the air throw. Just goes for it at this range. What'll happen here? Player 1 cut so fast on the air throw. This can lead to some big closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Arcade. Online. Versus Arcade School.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me.
Smart
Put in
choice.
work, I did my part, they like...
USA.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Decides to go in with the target combo. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Well-timed corner switch. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the rep. Gets some. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Gets to jump in. What's their game plan here? This ends with a projectile.
Out of my way.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Going in. Goes for the jump in. G-right kick. Looking to impress with this super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
USA.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Will this super art connect? Taking stock. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Flashes beats it up with a combo is KO. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. How will this round turn out? Gets the jump in. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Overhead. All right, what's coming up next? Will this super art connect? Checks him with the projectile. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Ends with the projectile. Player two is making this look so easy.
Round three. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. They hit each other. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Going in. Pokes with a medium kick. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. What'll happen here? Grabs and throws them away. Risky up-close scrap still going. Shows a medium kick. Check this and leads to some big damage. Oh, here we go. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Japan.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store.